right, I call to order today's meeting of Public Works Committee. It's Tuesday, April 4th, 2023, and the time is 9:01. Can I get a roll call, please?
Chair Garcia,
Here.
Vice Chair Ozak,
Here.
Member Cahill,
Here.
Member Desarts,
Here.
Member Galassi,
Here.
Member Zay.
All right. Today, I just wanted to state that on the record for this meeting, it was brought to my attention that the Legistar program has mistakenly tagged item 11A FMP 005923 with a duplicate ID number, and the proper ID number has been corrected within the Legistar system to FMP 006123. This has not been changed on the face of the agenda, though, due to the Open Meetings Act, but it has been corrected. So, in case any of you are concerned about that.
And it will show correctly on finance and board. So with that change has been made.
So if you think you voted on something here and it's different, that's why. All right, moving for a motion to approve the minutes for 23/13/72 Public Works minutes for the regular meeting Tuesday, March 21st, 2023.
So moved.
Motion second. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Carries. Motion to approve. Looking for a motion to approve 23/13/73 payment of claims, Public Works and Facilities Management.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Looking for a motion to approve the bid award of DTP 005723, recommendation for the approval of our contract of, is it Plody? Plody Construction Inc. to furnish and deliver bituminous paving materials for the Western region as needed for the Division of Transportation, Facilities Management, and for the period of April 12th, 2023 through March 31st, 2024. We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Looking for a motion to approve DTP 005923, recommendation for the approval of a contract of Vulcan Construction Materials LLC to furnish and deliver coarse and fine aggregates as needed for the Division of Transportation, Public Works, and Facilities Management for the period of April 12th, 2023 through March 31st, 2024 for a contract total not to exceed $95,000.
So moved. Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Looking for a motion to approve DTP 006023, recommendation for the approval of a contract to Ozinga Ready Mix Concrete Inc. to furnish and deliver Portland cement concrete as needed for the Division of Transportation, Public Works, and Facilities Management for the period of April 12th, 2023 through March 31st, 2024 for a contract total not to exceed $100,000.
So moved. Second.
Motion a second, and I guess this is a bid out early in case of need, in case of needs in areas of the parking lot that they might need to fix. Is that correct?
All four of these bids, 7A, B, C, and D, are all done under transportation, and they are for general construction material paving. Since they do the umbrella, we get the benefit of much higher volumes. And so Public Works and Facilities, the first and last one are bituminous paving for any of the parking lot repairs. Second one is for coarse and fine aggregates, the sub base, and then obviously the third one is for concrete coming for sidewalk or curb repair.
Okay. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Okay, looking for a motion to approve DTP 006223, recommendation for the approval of contract to K5 Construction Corporation furnished and delivered bituminous paving materials for the Southeast region as needed for the Division of Transportation, Public Works for the period of April 12th, 2023 through March 31st, 2024 for a contract not to exceed $159,000.
So moved. Second.
Motion is second. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Looking for a motion to approve a bid renewal of 23/13/74, recommendation for the approval of a contract to Hobart Service to provide repair services and parts for kitchen, ice, and refrigeration equipment as needed for county facilities for facilities management for the period of April 2023 through April 19, 2024 for a total contract not to exceed $25,000.
So moved. Second.
Motion second. Any discussion?
I have a question.
Okay, Chairman Rowe.
It's not a huge contract, obviously, but how far into this contract did we go last year? Did we get a lot of repairs that are necessary, or?
Did
I
we?
didn't look it up. I just approved an invoice with them in the last 30 days. I didn't look up how much we do. We do have a HVAC person, the power plant, who does a lot of preliminary diagnosis, but his expertise is in this equipment, so we can only carry these so far. And what it helps is kind of like your house. If you want the repairman with expertise in it, so that's what we do. And because it's mainly with the bid is we're getting the pricing, we're getting the best hourly rates and the best discounts on parts.
Does this include the care center?
It's all three.
Meaning
All three
yeah.
kitchens.
And that's the purpose is because if something goes wrong, we've got to fix it instantly. Because obviously we have 24/7 operations and I'm sure there's years where we hardly use it at all. There's years where we maybe max out the contract depending on what breaks down.
But I think what I'm really looking for, how old is our stuff?
The kitchen at the care center, I finished that project. That's all new. The jail is older and the other ones is we repair them as they need them.
Okay.
The exciting one is if you hit a temperature in the refrigerator, everything is garbage. If it hits over, I don't remember the number, 55 degrees or whatever it is. So it's exciting when they break that we get the repair done before we hit the magic temp.
Okay.
So, but the age of everything fluctuates. We've replaced various components at the jail. Haven't replaced a lot at 505 since I've been here, but it's all in pretty good shape.
The care center kitchen, Tim's been here longer, it goes quick, but when he first got here, we
Yeah.
totally redid that
Yeah.
kitchen over there. It was a multi-million-dollar project.
9.9.
Yeah.
5.5, sorry.
It was five, I think, at 5 million, but that's 10 years old, but that was kind of state of the art when we did it.
Okay,
Other ones are a little bit older.
but 10 years, not too bad.
But you should look at it. It's spectacular.
That
Yeah.
definitely, but
We
I'm
went and toured
And
it.
that's
It's huge.
Diane.
glad to
looked at
hear
that
things are not,
In the last meeting, that's Diane's. She runs all three of those operations.
okay. Thank you.
Okay. Any other discussion? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Looking for a motion to approve grant proposal notification of the Chicago Trees Initiative grant program for the year of 2020 or 2023. This was just approved in the Stormwater Committee and also in the environmental, I believe.
I think this is different. This is not the greenest region.
Oh, thank you.
This is actually the grant. So this
Okay,
this is
the
money
grant.
coming in. So we're very excited to get.
We're very
the
excited
money.
about this. My mistake, yes. So moved.
Second.
Okay, second. Any other discussion? That's correct. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Although you're probably
Thank you.
right, this goes towards some of the items in the compact.
It probably
so,
does,
yes.
right? This is what I was thinking that, but yes, okay. Looking for a motion to approve FMP 005023, recommendation for the approval of contract to Desmond Inc. to provide professional architectural engineering design services to complete the repair, maintenance, and long-term capital improvement and asset management goals for the
So
479 and 509 parking decks at County Campus for facility management for the period of April 11, 2023 through December 15, 2025 for a total contract not to exceed $304,260. Got a motion and a second. I know, Nick, you were saying like $350,000 of work's already been done, and that's to the top lots, right?
We've
Due
done
to the UV and the
Yeah, no,
salt. wear
over
and
the
tear.
past couple of years, some of the biggest probably damaged areas we've already done preliminary work on so that it doesn't degrade further. What this is the final design because the board they approved the 10 million, which is not all of it, but it allows us to get all the design done, get ready to maybe if there's money available to fund the rest of it, and we can move forward, and we can always move forward in phases on it. But we are in okay shape right now because some of the worst damage areas have been repaired. And you're right, it's typically the upper deck because you have a lot of salt up there, you have the snow, you have the UV. So that's usually the part that degrades quickest.
Yeah,
Speaking of the parking garage, what's going on with the elevator, the north?
I was gonna ask it under old business.
We're waiting on a valve. It's a supply chain issue. It's a valve that's there. Like we have the other one that works, which is nice, right? The redundancy is great.
We are definitely trying, and it's hampering us even now with the election today, getting the equipment up there and all of that. But we're a victim of supply chain on that second elevator.
Okay, I was gonna ask under old business, so thank you for bringing that up.
Yeah, I had asked that a couple weeks ago. Do we know when the part is coming in? Do
I
you
can
have
follow
any?
up on it. Yeah, I'll follow up.
It's been weeks and weeks and weeks.
It has been, I think, 2 months or
2
something.
months,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it's been quite a while. Okay, so
I
we have a
will tell you
motion and a
that-
second on this?
If you have redundancy, it's great. Where I came from, there was no redundancy and bad. So, like, this building had one elevator in the administration of King County, and the elevator was down.
That was bad. Okay, so we shouldn't complain too much.
No. I mean, it's better here.
So redundancy is a good word.
Yes, it is. It is. Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. We've got a motion and a second on this. Is there any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Looking for a motion to approve sole source of FMP 005923, recommendation for the approval of a contract to G&W Canada Corporation to furnish and deliver 2 linear puffer load brake switch gears for the judicial office facility annex for facilities management for the period of April 12, 2023 through April 11, 2024. Motion.
So moved. Second.
A motion is second. I had no idea what a linear puffer load brake switchgear is. I don't know if any of you else are up on that. If not, could you give a quick explanation of what that is?
Sean, I want.
Sean?
I want Sean to do it.
Yeah.
Full disclosure, Nick did not know and I did not know either. This is the emergency electrical cutoff of the 503 building. It is on the exterior of the building, but the electrical feed is in the center of the building. The way the switch operates, there's a gas in it. The gas is slowly leaking. We have a lot of time, but this has I believe it's a 6 to 8 month lead time on the part. So based on a test that we did recently, it needs to be replaced. If it's not replaced eventually, we will not have an emergency cutoff for electricity. So it's an unusual part. I did the same thing. I'm like,
You don't see these very often.
no,
No,
and it's not a common part that's used, but we have it in 503.
well, we need to order. So we've got a motion and a second. Is there any other discussion on this? We'll just start.
So it's a $41,000 part?
Correct.
And in what scenario would we want to cut off the electricity?
Fire.
Fire?
Right. When the fire department comes, first thing to do is cut off electricity and natural gas, because they don't want to keep feeding the fires. They also don't want to kill the firemen with applying water to an electrical fire.
Right, no, that makes sense. So, how many people know where the shut off is and how to shut it off?
The electricians do, and the fire department knows.
Oh, good.
The other one that's interesting, you'll learn over time, is there's a box outside of our main doors. That's a master key to all the buildings. It's a Knox box. So there's a lot of things that if Greg was here, he would correct my mistakes. But no, there's a lot of stuff that's common in the industry where these are located. Same thing, where the fire panels are located. The first thing the fire department does is where the fire panel. Then they'll take their other activities and go from there.
Okay. How is this so unique? Like, why is it a $41,000 part?
It's actually, you get 2 puffers out of it, so.
Woo!
Yeah, I guess it's
Two puffers.
20,000.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just how the building was constructed. It is a very large building, and I don't know if you go down in the basement there when it's constructed, I mean, the high voltage coming in, there's a major load coming in there. So, I mean, I guess it's had a good run. I mean, it's what, 25 years old, probably.
It's just the second time I've heard that today, that we have such unique equipment like that removing stormwater, that pump that needs to come from Sweden.
I will tell you, I was in there and the
Okay.
pump in there, the high lift pump, there's probably not too many like that in the entire country with that kind of, because it's up on the top of the bank and
It's
pumping.
exposed, I get it.
It's a really weird type of setup, but yeah.
But why do we have to do things so uniquely? Why not? I mean, I know it was built years and years ago, but it just seems to me that we shouldn't have to be ordering parts from Sweden or puffer things because our stuff is so unique. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you bring a good point.
All right.
Yep.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
So going forward, if we could be less weird.
Yeah, exactly.
Check, no puffers.
She said
Well.
that. All right, any other discussion? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Any old business? My question got asked and answered. Any other old questions?
I have a quick update. Happy to announce, and Sean, you can go a little bit more detail, but our Nordic wastewater treatment plant rebuild, that's one of our biggest, probably most difficult projects we've done in many years, just because of the constraints and keeping the old plant running. We are in the process right now over the last couple of weeks and into it to slowly phase in and turn on the new parts and get that up and running. So far, so good. I mean, obviously a new plant, there's a lot of break-in. We're still meeting all the environmental standards. We have the old plant running simultaneously. So it's technologically difficult, but it's going very, very well. And we will have a plant that will be very dependable for many, many years to come from that.
That's exciting. Good to hear that. That's good to hear.
I have a proposal. I think we should have a ribbon cutting ceremony, and I will loan you my hard hat that the gentleman gave me when I was out there. So
I think we can definitely accommodate
we should
that.
do that.
Yep,
We
it's
should, when it's
it's
all
a-
up and running.
a great project, super difficult, because like I said, everything, so if you have a lot of room, it's a lot easier. There wasn't a lot of room up here.
Yes, so that's something that we should all be involved in getting that ribbon cut and getting that going, because of course, we all need to make sure that all of our water is treated, so very important. Any other new business? No? Then I motion to adjourn. So a second.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned.